Yo, 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 what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Young Maisie, coming live with my boy, one and only.
Young and say, yo, everybody, welcome back. Questley here. Good to see all your beautiful faces again.
And we are the heir
to that new...
I'm going to be quiet on this one. I'm going to be quiet on this one. I'm going to be quiet on this one.
Era, baby.
To the new era, baby. Thank you guys for coming back. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. As always, follow us on Spotify. Follow us on Instagram.
Apple Music.
At Inner Minds Podcast, Apple Music. All that good stuff, man. Like, this is a brand new week because, you know, we receive so much love from you guys, and it's, like, so crazy. I want to, to make sure give a thanks to everybody that came out on the last episode 34. You guys showed out. You guys came. Thank you for over the 5,000 views. All goes to you guys, baby. All goes to y'all. Because without you guys, man, there will be no us. And you guys always keep us going. Like, if I can go name the name, I promise you, I will tell you. But, you know, I can't do name the name. Like, it's going to take forever. That's going to be the whole podcast episode. But... at the same time, man, thank you guys for coming out. Today is a new day. This week is a new week. As always, I like to start off with a new blessing after blessing you guys. And, you know, this week is always take a chance. Always take a chance on something that never existed in your eyes. Always take a chance because you know why? Sometimes when you take that chance that you don't think that exists, it's always going to make a difference in yourself, in your family's lives, in your friends' lives. You don't know how the outcome may be. So always take that chance to make something that you thought that would never existed, that you thought that it would never happen. Always make that chance, man. That's how you have to live this week. Make that chance. Get up every morning. Thank God or whatever you believe in. Just thank everything and make sure you take that chance, man. That's how this week's going to go, baby. But at the same time, man, this week been a beautiful week for myself. And I've been the absolute most... happiest, but at the same time, it's like I've been shooting myself down. I've been trying to see if I can create something more better. I've been thinking ahead, you know, anxiety. I've been thinking ahead, and you know, I wish I can make things make sense from my own eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like I can see everything that's portrayed in front of my eyes, right? But at the same time, I'm just trying to make sure like everything I want to do in my life and my goals and my business, I want to make sure everything is planned right. And like, you know, I know certain things going to fail, but at the same time, I'm going to come back, come stronger, come harder. Quest, how's your week, baby? In the minds, baby.
Started off okay, and then I went to work. Something ain't feel right, man. I started feeling the chills.
Oh, yeah, under the weather.
Yeah, man, I started shivering.
Yeah, he got sick this week.
So I left work early, half a day, and then I got home, took my temperature, and I told myself, you know, you good. A few hours later, temperature got hot, rose. Next thing I know, I had a fever, chills, stuck with that flu bug. So it took about another 2 days off of work. Rested the weekend, got my body back, hydrated, got them supplements in me, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm finally getting my appetite back, feeling better. So then back to work this morning, just trying to recover. So I apologize, you guys, if I got a little bit of low energy, just trying to muster it up, just trying to get my strength back in my body and get back on point. But
Yes,
we're still here, still grinding.
Yes, sir. That's how it is, man. We thank you, Quest, for recovering because, you know, we missed you the whole weekend and the couple of days that we didn't miss. But also, we family. So, you know, we always connect. We'll make sure everybody around us is good. And I make sure he's good. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, like when he texted me that, I was like, I'm hoping he's all right. You know, like when anybody's sick and they're going through a rough patch, it don't have to be anything like mentally, but like physically in your own body.
Every year, it hits me around this time.
Around that time, it just hurts the body. And you make sure you pray for them. Make sure they recover, and everything goes bittersweet. But at the same time, this week was so hard for me after Sunday. It was so hard. Let me explain y'all this. I'm a Buffalo Bills fan. And he a Jets fan. And we was gonna put something together for you guys to like show you guys our reaction during the game that we watched. But we didn't get to that point. But at the same time, it's like I thank God we didn't get to that point because y'all would have seen the bad side of me. But I like to give credit to the Jets defense, not Zach Wilson. Sorry ass.
It's okay. It takes
Jets
a team, man.
Defense.
It's a team win.
Did get us this weekend. They did get us, and you know what? They have a promising future, but they're not going into the playoffs this year at all. But they have a promising future, man, with the defense and with Zach. It was so crazy because we going to the Super Bowl automatically. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bills and Eagles Super Bowl. Yeah, you guys already know.
Automatic, huh?
Automatic.
Yeah, and that's what happened yesterday. y'all didn't show enough respect to our defense.
Nope.
Being y'all the most powerful offense in the game, and we made y'all look
terrible,
mediocre because our guys played with passion. They played together. They played for each other. And that was the difference yesterday when the Jets upset the Bills.
Zach Wilson didn't look like Zac Efron, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all you got to do is manage the game. Just play good defense, run the ball.
He played ball.
He ain't got to throw the ball 30, 40 times a game.
He ain't do nothing. He just like, hey, y'all just run the ball the whole time.
Yeah, last time we had that formula, Coach Ryan and Mark Sanchez, we ran the ball, played great defense, and that took us to 2 AFC championships back to back.
Way back. Yeah, I remember
so we're going to follow that same formula. All praises, respect to Coach Salah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got this team believing in themselves and believing in each other, and that's all you can ask for a young team, with core veterans like C.J. Mosley, you know what I'm saying, being that anchor of the defense. And, you know what I'm saying? Hey, like my coach said, we taking receipts on everyone that trashed us. Hey, it's all good because in our locker room, we believe in each other. That's right. And notice is out to any other squad. Yo, don't sleep on our defense because that's going to keep us close in any game. And in the fourth quarter, anything's possible. And that's why we have the highest point differential in the fourth quarter of all NFL teams.
But a W is a W. I ain't gonna make no excuses. Even though they was playing against a third string defense, but it's okay. It's okay because
y'all was favored.
If you're a Bills fan, our third string is hurt.
Points?
Our third string is hurt. So, but a W is a W. That's all that matters. It don't matter about who's playing. It don't matter who's playing. It's W is a W, and I give respect to the Jets. They did their thing. As always, when we come on the podcast and we talk about our teams just for the season, sometimes he have his bad faces. This is my bad face. I'm sorry. We suffered one, man. Even if that Miami game, we were supposed to win that one, but we did lose. WW, same thing. But I realized this is the first game that we actually physically lost. We did. Josh Allen was trash. Defense was trash. Everything was just trash around the board. Josh Allen did play a decent game. I'm not saying he's trash automatically, but
he rushed for 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns and mad yards, but he can't risk his body like that. We need more people to come around and do something. Like our wide receivers got to step in. Gabriel Davis, what the heck, bro? You got to step in, dude. You have to step in, bro.
Well, that's that Sauce Gardner effect.
Stephon Diggs is not only our wide receiver. Shakir, come on. He's doing his thing too. Like, we have to step in with our offense, not just Josh and Diggs. No, it's a whole team. Come on. Think about it, Buffalo. It's a whole team.
All I'm saying, big up to the Jets defense. Big up to Sauce Gardner, rookie, defensive player of the year. And big up to Wilson, our receiver, Garrett Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Them 2 young boys stepped the fuck up.
They did.
You know what I'm saying? That's
why. We're going to be covering every week
picks
on this NFL season. Like, for all the NFL fans, we will talk about NFL. Like, this season is going to be so much crazy. And it's like, we won't get into details in every game, but this is our team, so that's how it's going to go down. But at the same time, this week, we bring in everything that we can for the table, for us in the Minds Podcast at the same time. But I like to congratulate Elon Musk. Man.
Yeah, man.
For purchasing Twitter.
He keeps
that guy
doing
is just like, you know what? I think he's the new world order.
I mean, if you think about this, here's a man, you know, saying coming from South Africa, family, I believe, originally from Germany, and when he was a young kid, he didn't have aspirations of, say, being an athlete. He knew reality, but he read a lot. He, in a way, was motivated to educate himself, and then it's coding. He learned how to code, him and his brother. He sacrificed it, we're talking 18, 20 plus hours a day coding, and sleeping literally on a couch in the office. He didn't have an apartment. And to do that sacrifice, to grind and like he always said, if there's 24 hours a day, how you can over succumb someone else's production, then you put in more hours than that man or that woman. And he did that for years. And then we all know the story. Sold PayPal. And he could have took that money and said, you know what, now I'm going to go buy a bunch of shit. No, he took that same money and then invested. And then we all know. And Tesla came out. When everybody was like, fuck EV cars, that shit ain't going to happen. We all still on our internal combustion engines because we weren't willing to let go and grow. I mean, like, imagine when the first car was built and that dude on a horse and carriage shitting on it. Like, oh, man, it's the future.
Yeah.
And then SpaceX. And then, now we get Starlink satellites, Neuralink. Everything he touches is growth for future. You know what I'm saying? So.
And most times.
You know what I'm saying? Every aspect, every.
You got to have your trial and errors too, though.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and he learned a lot. I mean, there was a moment where, like, the SpaceX rockets and shit was failing, blowing up when they were designed to try to re-land and be reusable. And they were damn near about to lose everything, like financially fucked.
Like the DC
Comics. One more bad launch, they were done. But, with the people behind them and the people that put their work in, the engineers, and everybody grinded and believed. They had that faith, even when his heroes he looked up to shitted on him and said there'll be no private space company. It all had to be government like NASA. Like, no. They didn't give up. They believed in themselves, even when his heroes in the industry shitted on him. I mean, imagine that shit, like you an aspiring rapper and someone that you look up to and you trying to get in the game shit on you like, nah, you don't give up. That gives you more fuel. Like, I'm still gonna make it.
Yeah, motivation.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And now when I'm on top,
looking down.
You know what I'm saying? So high. Big up to Elon. You know what I'm saying? Some people got their views about him, but as far as I'm concerned, this is the one man that I know who's really changing our futures.
Yeah, but when he purchased Twitter, you know what I'm saying, and it's like, he had his doubts where, like, he felt like half of Twitter was, like, owned by, like, spam and, like, fake accounts.
Well, yeah, there was a lot of fake bot
and then
accounts,
it's like, it was a lot of them. And then
so he fired a lot of people. And now they're all upset, want to sue him and all. But, hey, ain't nothing wrong with a man saying, you know what, the way things was run, the status quo is not good, and I'll have to fire half of you and start over.
Yeah, he was letting go of everybody.
Man,
everybody was doing a cash pack kid when they walking out.
And those people that got fired, you'll find other jobs. You know what I'm saying? There's real talk.
But at the same time, it's like, like he had a motive to, like, where I'm gonna purchase this company. I know you guys been looking for me, and I know you guys been waiting for this contract.
He could have did it 6 months ago, and he delayed it and delayed it.
Yeah, and it's like, he did it, and then he kept his word because they were trying to sue him at one point to where, like, you know what, you kept your promise. The people that own Twitter, they were trying to get out of there and get bought out, and then, like, they finally got bought out, and it's like, he's gonna take this platform, I guess, to a different level, and I hope to see that in the near future of what Twitter is really gonna go into.
And even if it don't, there's gonna be a new Twitter.
Yeah,
I mean, when it comes
it got to
be
something different. I think
applications for people to connect and express themselves. There's always going to be another platform.
He gonna change the name and everything, bro. It's gonna be some type of new new social media
it's
platform.
Always something new.
Yeah, for real.
You know, so if you young and you know how to create apps or you know how to code and create software and stuff, you're only going to create something, it's going to blow, and then you sell it, and then you move on to the next project. That's just what it is.
Mm-hmm. Always. At the same time, man, bigs up to you, Elon Musk. You know, you did a big thing. You kept your word, even though you had speculation. Sometimes when it comes to this life, you're going to have speculation about things that you want to do as in business. But at the same time, you knew where the future is going to go. You know the future was headed. You took that risk, and we congratulate you. Yeah. And we,
take us to that next level.
Take it to a different level because, there's a lot of business people on this earth, and, they make decisions to where something may work or something may not. And sometimes they may flop and sometimes they may not. They grow. But, I feel like they may do something so much better, in their lives, and then make sure that everything will make sense to how they live, on how they live. But at the same time, it's like, we're all business people. We all make decisions on our own health and our own growth. So that's the only thing that makes us matter. You know what I'm saying? Like Elon Musk, he's doing a very good thing for the community and for the social media platform, I'm guessing. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody connect. You know what I'm saying? Social media. Everybody use Twitter, Facebook, Zuckerberg, or anybody that use Instagram, all that stuff, right? It all comes together to where it's like, it's an informative to where like people can actually connect all over the world. So he bought it out. He did his thing. And that's what I thought, right, Quest?
Man,
did his thing.
It's all true, and it's weird because when we look at certain companies and products, there's always, of course, a way where you're just making profit. It could be just making profit selling carbonated water with corn syrup, to people. Gallons and gallons of it, a day.
Yeah.
And but as far as real, tangible things that can take all of us to another level of, as far as a species of humans, I believe in my heart, like, of everything that Elon is doing. I mean, and the Twitter thing to me is like the bottom of it all, because that's just, social media shit of connecting, even though it helps spread the word with people and platforms and all. But, as far as between, bringing us to a stage where EV vehicles are going to be the norm, with the innovation with SpaceX, what they're bringing to the table, and with Starlink and Neuralink, to me, those things are tangible things of human growth, of us as a species, and that it's not about personal glory or greed, that this is something that all of humanity is going to benefit when it's all said and done. So even to the point where we are now a space venturing species, when we do get to Mars and further beyond and continue to spread. Like, I love Star Wars, but when we watch Star Wars and see why all these humans all over all these other planets and other galaxies and shit, it had to start from somewhere to venture out, no matter how long it takes.
I guess.
You know what I'm saying? So, no, I truly believe for humanity to grow, we can't just let it end here on this third rock.
Nah,
called Earth.
Yeah.
We have to be a space venturing species to grow.
Yeah,
okay?
For real.
Because any other great civilization in our history came and gone and got wiped out and failed, whether it was natural disasters or internal war or famine. Every great civilization, people love studying Greek culture. We study the Roman Empire. All empires fall. So even America, in our young history as the most powerful, richest nation in the world, it ain't going to last forever. How do we maintain that the human species will continue to grow? We have to venture out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's going to make a difference.
Hats off to you, Mr. Musk.
It's always going to make a difference.
You are bringing, when I was a kid watching sci-fi, you are the one that's making it reality. And if not in my lifetime, for my daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All day.
Let's go.
All day, baby.
Our ass to Mars.
Elon Musk is one of the most richest men on the planet besides Jeff Bezos and half of the dozen people that own oil. But at the same time, you know, what makes you rich, it doesn't make you blind, man. And these guys actually know what they're doing. they focus, and they know what they're doing at the same time. At the same time, ladies and gentlemen, this is get real
you
personal.
You can flex and buy a bunch of penthouses, right?
Right here.
A bunch of, stuff. Or
we got the
invest back in your company to grow.
We got the 1.9 Powerball in America.
Speaking of changing the world.
1.9 Powerball. So, rich folks, this will probably take 10% off of Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk, but they still rich. But at the same time, 1.9 billion. And it's like nobody hit it yet. So like me and Quest came together. We was like, okay, what would be the first thing that you would want to buy after you hit the Powerball?
First thing, I'm taking a flight to New York City. I'm grabbing my Oma, my mother, out of Queens, and I'm buying her a house in Long Island or Connecticut, and buying her a home in South Korea, so she can go back and forth, and we can spend time at home and embrace more of our culture. Back to the birthplace where she was born, where I spent my baby years in Korea. But the first thing is buying my mother a house. And then I'm going to spend the next year traveling the world.
Okay, that sounds good. My first thing that I would want to buy for me as well is I would like to buy me a house, but house is typical. I want to be the oddball here, okay? I'm the oddball guy. So the first thing I would like to buy is the ABC store.
Do you know North Carolina, the ABC store is a government-run franchise? That's why they're all called ABC stores.
That's a joke. But the first thing that's a joke. But the first thing
state-run.
The first thing I do want to buy is make sure me and my son and whoever I'm engaged with, partnership-wise, wife, girlfriend, or whatever, we will come up together. And we'll just go somewhere and then just set an establishment and then also give back to the community. That's my second thing. I want to give back to the community. Everybody that's struggling in the world, single mothers, single fathers, people that struggle to keep their kids above float. I would love to be there and to help them because, I understand how that feels. My son's mother understand how she feels. And it's like, we understand things can never be perfect. Like not everybody comes together as a perfect marriage or, have kids and get married and have the big house and things is over right there. You know what I'm saying? That's only like 35% of Americans. But the other 65 is like, we all here just, co-parenting and we all go through struggles. Anybody, even without kids, people out there that struggle by themselves, they're alone in the dark, trying to figure out who they want to become in life. You know what I'm saying? That's a struggle right there, trying to become something. I would literally pay for anybody trying to find their inner self and bring it to light. And also pay for anybody like bills. It's not just everybody. I'm not walking around giving everybody $1,000. But it's like, just the real, genuine people that are struggling. And I can't cover everybody, but like the people that I do actually meet up with and get the chance to actually talk to, that would be my second goal right there, just to make the world a better place, safer mind. Even though little money is not going to take care for the rest of their lives, but it will help. That's what I like to do. I like to help. Like my mother was a helpful person. She took care of kids. She took away kids from bad homes. So it's like, she knew, like I seen it from her, like she knew what was good and what was from wrong. And I want to make sure that I can, like, if I ever do hit it, after I get myself established, and then I'm already established. I'm not saying trying to be a selfish person, but like my family and everything. But after that, it's like I want to bring the world, like show them like, hey, I don't know, Mr. Beast type thing, like that. But like, just something like, I could just help, just help people around the world, travel the world. And then the last thing I will do, not the last thing, but the fourth thing I will do, is buy me a McLaren. What's up, McLaren? This is the first video you've seen. So if we hit it tonight, I'm coming to your front doors about 5 days later. Better give me that McLaren, boy. Yeah. But that's it. That's all I have to say. But being
that's a lot of money, man.
Yeah, the Powerball is going big, and whoever hits it, good luck to you. Mm-hmm. You survive 10 strikes of lightning, because that's what equals out to hitting the Powerball.
Hey, throw some of that over here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Throw some out here, and I'll take that, and I'm saying, open up some schools, coding for kids to learn, so they could be the next Elon Musk. From something as simple as learning how to code, and then it's on them to take their creations to decide if they're going to sell it or grow it, and then invest money, and then that project goes on to other projects and bigger things in life.
Of course.
And then of course we know if there's one thing that should never happen is child hunger.
Oh yeah, never.
So there's got to be a way of sustainable, good quality foods, not because people have to go to the Dollar Tree and buy a bunch of crap food because it's cheap, or eat fast food. And that goes back to what we see right now. Never in human history we see the high rates of obesity, and it's not saying because somebody's lazy. It's because the access to nutritional good food,
right,
value food, is lack in a lot of communities, because the trash is the only thing that's affordable and convenient to buy, and that's sad, because there should never be a 5-year-old, 6-year-old child that's 100 pounds overweight, while the neighbor's kid is
you talking about half of America
underweight.
I'm
then there's something wrong there,
Yeah.
When we talk about whether it's child hunger or even just proper nutrition,
of course.
quality food, of health. So that's one thing that that should be a focus too. And
that's something positive, man. For real.
And it doesn't take all the money in the world to achieve that. It just takes even people now that got money to stop being greedy.
Yep. That's a positive thing, man. It's a positive thing. Not a lot of people think like that, but there's more people that actually like, okay, yeah, this is what I want to do with myself. This is what I don't do in my life. And the next thing you know, like, they'll take the money and do something the totally opposite. But, y'all hear from us, saying if we do hit it, we do change the scenery in the background. You guys already know what happened. I ain't gonna say much, but we already know what happened. Yeah. A big change that happened to us.
We're gonna put our baby pictures.
Yeah, we're gonna be in California on the beach doing this now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the same time, it's the Inner Minds podcast, baby. We coming to you live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. I hope you guys enjoy this show.
Oh wait,
because what?
I mean, we can, as far as showing our respects, moment of silence.
Oh yeah, no, I got you. Well, he was talking about, what I'm saying. I was trying to let everybody know what's going on, but at the same time, it's like we never forget about a celebrity's death or anybody that passed away around the world. Every life, each life is always equal to any life, rather if you're a celebrity or not. But a few days ago, I think it's like yesterday actually.
Yeah, yesterday.
Aaron Carter lost his life. They did a welfare check on him, and he was found in his bathroom tub. They called it a fatal drowning. I'm not getting into the detail with it, but he was a talented person way back in the day. We don't know what he's been doing ever since then.
To his family, respects.
We'd like to give our respects to him and his family, of course, because as always, in my podcast, we talk from the mind. I like to give a 10-second run off to him and his family as this moment of peace. Rest in peace to the young fella and everybody else that lost their lives in the rest of 2022, because 2023 is going to be another year, and just know everything's going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you're going on in life, everything's going to be okay. And if you feel alone, if you feel scared, if you feel unhappy, just know this platform is the platform you want to be in, because we represent everybody. represent all the love, all the people. We bring everybody together, no matter what we got going on. Because, you know, we something small. And even when we get big, we're going to get big next year. We're going to get big. When we get big, we still going to be there. We still going to support our day ones. We still going to support everybody that supported us, because it means a lot to us to bring back to you guys that always showed out every week, just commenting. You know, we started this thing off 38 weeks ago, and then now it's like our comment feed is just like boom, boom, boom. It is going up now. So we thank you guys as always, man. And we are the Enemies Podcast, and my name is Maisie. Come alive with my boy
Questley here. And you're gonna say again, Anya and Castaneda to all of you.
And we are the ear.
To that new era in all eras.
All eras,
eyes
baby.
On the future.
Yes, sir. And my name is Maisie. I thank you guys for coming out. We love you always. Each and one of you that watches our face every week. We love you. We thank you. And next week, we're coming with another 16. Just because we delayed it a little bit. We coming.
They deserve that.
Questions, 16s, next week. It's all on you guys. Thank you.
Go Jets.
Forget the Jets.
Peace.